Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another video, this time Raw. Please do subscribe to my channel if you like this type of content. Let's get ready. Raw, Monday Night Raw. This was another rocking episode of Raw after last week's episode, which was the best in a long time. The Judgment Day rivalry continues, with Rhea starting off the show as she walks into the ring and both Liv and Dom appear from one of the side entrances. After a back and forth where Dom explains why he did what he did, and Rhea explains how she was proud of him until now, Damian Priest appears from the back of Liv and Dom. Damian attacks Dom, spilling the fight into the arena concourse with the public going wild. Rhea joins in, attacking Liv, while Priest and Dom make their way back into the ring. Dom is about to get a nice slam by Priest, but Carlito comes for the save. This leads us to the first match of the night, Damian versus Carlito. Damian is the dominant force throughout the match, with Carlito getting a few hits here and there. Post-match, Judgment Day runs in for a beatdown, but Rhea Ripley makes the save and takes out JD McDonough. That was cool. Rhea is then about to lay Dom down with the Riptide, but Liv then comes for the save. I really want to see Dom getting laid out by Rhea at some point. It just needs to happen. We then get a Wyatt 6 video, which is like another tease for something. I wonder who their next victim would be. Odyssey Jones has his debut match next, which is a squash match. That's fun to watch sometimes, but it was a squash match. We then have the Alpha Academy team of Otis and Tozawa versus the Creed brothers, who actually call themselves the American Made now, ever since joining hands with Gable. This was an entertaining match, and it's cool to see the Academy developing a personality of their own after they left Gable. Tozawa and Otis are in full form, and Maxine Dupree definitely seems happier. Ultimately, the American Made win via a distraction by Ivy Nile, who destroys Maxine Dupree, putting her through the table, semi-through the table. The table is not destroyed or anything. I got quite into the Damage Control versus Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler match. I was actually rooting for Damage Control. Ivy Sky is making a smooth shift into a lovable character. Ultimately, the match ends with a disqualification after a misunderstanding, leading to the tag champs attacking Damage Control and both Stark and Baszler. We then have another highlight of the show when Randy Orton comes out to the ring. Then, Gunther, of course. What starts off as a promo between Randy and Gunther turns into something else when Drew McIntyre's music hits and he walks into the ring. Then CM Punk comes out from the crowd and a brawl ensues, with CM Punk getting the upper hand. Naturally, Drew has his hands on the World Championship, so him coming out made sense. And in turn, CM Punk attacking him also makes sense. So this entire segment smoothly blended three angles: Randy versus Gunther, Drew's desire for the championship belt, and the CM Punk-Drew rivalry. Smooth. Very smooth. The next match had a very worried Miz going up against Bronson Reed, who destroyed Seth Rollins just last week. I, for one, was curious to see how this would turn out. Miz managed to actually prevent this from becoming a squash match, fighting back the best he could. I was hoping for a miracle at one point, but of course, Bronson Reed wins the match. Now, obviously, after what happened last week to Seth, the WWE creative wouldn't think of doing the same, putting another superstar on the sideline for a few weeks or months, right? Wrong. After squashing Miz, R-Truth ends up getting squashed by Bronson Reed. Once, twice, thrice, 4 times, and then I think 2 more times, while SmackDown manager is livid trying to stop him. So that's 6 splashes, I think, right, on top of R-Truth? Yeah, something like that. Now the question is, will Bronson Reed face any penalty? I guess we'll have to wait till next week to figure that out. Next, we have the main event, which is Braun Breaker defending the Intercontinental Championship against Sami Zayn in a 2 out of 3 falls match. This was a good match. We all predicted Braun Breaker would come on top, successfully defending the Intercontinental Championship, but the thing about a good match is that it gets us involved enough so that we start really hoping Zayn can actually pull it off. Zayn gets the first pin, Braun gets the second pin, then after a very intense back and forth, Braun gets the third as well, and he is still the Intercontinental Champion. Sammy's reign is officially over for good now. So, overall, another amazing episode of Raw. I feel like I'm saying this almost every week. However, I do stick to the fact that last week's episode was genuinely the best Raw that we've seen in a long time. Overall, the standard is just improving. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for SmackDown, even if Roman is back. Anyways, guys, that's that. Please do subscribe if you like this type of content. Until next time, peace out. Bye.